Hello, YouTube. This is Set Free from the Trap Ministry. I am on here to speak to men and women on YouTube, on Facebook, and I'm on here to talk about the world's desires, the world and its desires. The world's desires never satisfy. The world and its desires do not satisfy. So that's what I'm on here to share. Speak to the men and women on Facebook and YouTube. There's a lot of men and women on Facebook and YouTube that live on social media. They never turn it off. So that's what I'm on here to speak to. The men and women on Facebook and YouTube. The men and women who are looking for love in all the wrong places. They're looking for love on TikTok, Facebook, YouTube. So speaking to the young men and women who hang out on social media platforms, TikTok. The women on TikTok who are looking for love in all the wrong places. The men, social media could be a good thing, but it could also be a bad thing with the way you use it. When you just own her for when you own her for nonsense, and you own her for the wrong purposes. Speaking to the young men and women on social, speaking to the young men and women on YouTube, on Facebook, those who are chasing the world's desires. That's who I'm on here to speak to. So, chasing the world's desires will never satisfy you. The women on TikTok, the women on Facebook, all the social media platforms, trying to get your status up, trying to get your status up, trying to get your name out there. It won't work. The Bible says in 1 John 1:15, I'm not loving the world. Do not love the world. Do not love the world or anything in it. If anyone loves the world, the love of the Father is not in it. Everything in the world is the lust of the eye, the pride of life, comes not from the Father. The world and its desires are passing away. But whosoever does the will of God will live forever. So the world's desires will never satisfy you. They gratify. They don't satisfy. The women on TikTok who are exposing themselves, the women on Facebook, the chasing the world's desires don't last. The world and its desires pass away. It's empty. I'm praying for the women on Facebook, YouTube, the men and women that's on all these social media platforms that's chasing the world's desires, the lust of the eye, the pride of life. The world's desires pass away. The world's desires are no good. They don't last. And it says whoever does the will of God, following Jesus Christ doing his will, that's number one. The world's desires don't last. They pass away. The lust of the eye, the pride of life. You can have brand new desires in Jesus. Set free from the Trap Ministry Church podcast. Bye bye.